Hi guys, a quick look at copy and paste in Microsoft Word. So I've got a paragraph here and there are several ways of copying text or paragraphs or a whole document. So first of all, I want to highlight a line. So I'll highlight the whole line and you can see that this mini toolbar comes up, but it hasn't got copy on there. But you've got copy on the top, copy there. And if I right click my mouse, you've also got copy there. So once you click on copy, it puts the contents of that line that's highlighted into the clipboard. Now to see the clipboard, you need to activate this little tool, get rid of the navigation pane, and then there you can see what I've just copied is in the clipboard. If I double click on the word power and copy that now comes in the clipboard. Now if you don't activate the clipboard, you don't get this feature at all, because what this is going to allow you to do is place these in the document in any order that you like. So if I highlight the whole paragraph and right click copy, now the whole paragraph's there. So I can now click on any of these and bring them into the document wherever I want. So if I click at the bottom here, so come down a line, I want the word power, I just click on it, that line, that paragraph. So wherever I do, wherever I want the text, I can just click on it like so. Now if I just undo that with Ctrl Z for a minute, so undo is Ctrl Z, or you can use these two arrows at the top. So that was copying using the right click. Now nothing's highlighted, so it's grayed out. So as soon as I highlight something, it's active. Now the key command to copy, if I highlight the whole paragraph, is Ctrl and C. So when you do Ctrl C, it copies, and then wherever you want to paste it, you do Ctrl V and it will paste. So if I highlight a phrase and do Ctrl C, you'll see it come up there. It didn't come up before because I'd already done that one, but there you can see that. So if I click down here and do Ctrl V, it pastes it wherever you click. So copy and paste is on the right mouse, on the ribbon if you highlight something, or a key command. So if I just highlight that word, you'll see copy, and when you point to it, you get the key command. If I point to cut, you get the key command, and if I point to paste, you get the key command. Now we haven't done any cutting, so let's do that. So the difference between copy and cut is when you copy something, you leave the original there. When you cut it though, it moves. You're basically cutting it out. The analogy I always talk about is, show my age a bit, Blue Peter on the BBC. If you cut the chicken off a cornflake box, you are cutting it off the box and you're moving it somewhere else. But if you was just copying it, you might use tracing paper so the chicken stays on the box, but you're copying it through tracing paper. So that's my little analogy. But let's do that one. So if I highlight this second line and do Ctrl X, which is cut, that disappears. Now if I click where I want it to go, so down here a bit, and then Ctrl V, I'm putting it down there. And I can do Ctrl V as many times as I want. And it will push it down there. It remembers, the Ctrl V remembers the last thing you copied. If you didn't want the last thing you copied, you must activate this, and then you can bring in these individual sections as and when required. Now if I just come down a little bit, let's do one more thing. You can also copy with the mouse. If I just highlight that, or let's just say I want goalkeepers. If I move that, so I'm dragging that with my mouse, you can see the little box on the back end of the mouse pointer. If I hold my control key down, that then has a plus on it, which means I'm copying. So I've got my control key down and my left mouse down. If I let go, that's copied it. If I do it again and let go, it's going to copy it. I need to press enter actually, so get myself some line spaces, and then it will let me move it into that space. So if there's no line spaces, it's just going along the same line. But now I can copy, copy, copy. So that's the different ways of copying and pasting, and it's totally up to you how you do it. If you highlight the whole document with Ctrl A and then Ctrl Cut, you haven't deleted it even though it's finished, because I can do Ctrl V and it will all come back. So just remember that if you wanted to delete stuff, you do Ctrl A and press the delete key, and then that will go. And then you've got this stuff to paste in whatever order you want it to paste. So that's all I want to talk about on copy and paste. So thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next section.